I didn't reject none. I just have some questions.
I don't know. It just seemed like it was a struggle for them at times to just be like, no, Michelle. Like at one point, she was like, we need to steer. I think we need to let sports go. And I know I think what she meant was that they can aspire to be more than just athletes, boys, and they need to learn other things, culture, whatever. But she's like, we need to let sports go. And Obama, he was like, well, that kind of helped me. It just seemed like it was difficult for him and Craig to ever be like, hold up, Michelle, like, wait a minute. And that's why I said I think this dynamic that we see might really be how their dynamic is, because again, it sounds like a lot of that came down from how her mom was. So I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. But it wasn't bad. It just was,
Man, that shit
interesting.
was horrible.
Well, not interesting. It was
Slimmy, you
not
watched
interesting.
it? You watched the interview
No, I
too?
just watched that one part. I can't. I'm not about to watch that shit. I'm not,
Slimmy, you gotta watch the stuff,
man, I'm
bro.
not about to watch this homosexual man push these agendas. Hell no.
He's
Slimmy,
not
Slimmy.
homosexual.
He's
You
very much
gotta watch
homosexual.
the. You gotta
He's very
Slimmy,
much homosexual and married to a man. Like,
Slimmy. You are a part of popular culture now because you are a content creator. You have to be familiar with what's going on, and so you gotta watch the stuff too, Slimmy.
what I'm saying is, I looked at the clip. I looked at what I needed to see, and
No,
I
no,
got
no.
out of
The
there.
interviews and what's happening in the
I'm
culture,
not about
Slimmy.
to watch that whole thing. That dude is gay. He was a gay president. He pushed gay agendas. Cool. That's all I need. And he's still pushing those same agendas now. This dude went out his way to mention a gay professor that affected his life. Come on now.
Well,
Like,
you
what are
do,
we
but
talking
He
about?
also, Slimmy, you know what he
you're
also
going based off
mentioned?
of what Carrie says. You didn't get
He
the
also,
context yourself.
I
watch
watched
it
that
yourself,
part. That's the
though.
part that I was talking about. That had nothing to do with Carrie. That's the part that I watched.
Oh, I thought you said that you had watched the
He,
clip of them coming in.
no, I watched that part, and I'm like, man, this dude's still pushing it. Didn't you hear me? What I said to Carrie? That's why I
I'm,
He
said what I
also
did.
mentioned
sorry, I'm
the
sorry.
whole
Let me get
like
off camera. I'm sorry, Slimmy.
No, I'm just saying that's why I said what I did. I'm saying that's why I said what I did to Carrie
I'm so
because I.
scared of Slimmy right now. Shit.
What are y'all talking about?
Slimmy, we joking, bro. We joking, man.
I forget what part when he mentioned like men feeling comfortable no matter who they love or because he mentioned the identify thing. It was just small like seconds of it where it's like, come on, Obama, like, come on, yeah, leave that out, man. But it
Yeah,
really
I
does feel
watched a
like he
lot of
got
it.
confused. It really does. It when you watch, it really does seem like he got brainwashed somewhere along the way. Like it
Well,
really
Obama
doesn't
was
seem like
raised by
it's
a
his
single
thought.
mother. He was raised by a single mother too. So you got to factor that in there. You know what I'm saying? And he mentions that he was raised by a single mother a lot.
Yeah, he explains that. I don't know. I don't know. I heard, and I don't know if this is true. Like even with the whole gay thing, what I read was that his daughters were the ones who brought it to his attention that, dad, like people are out here loving whoever they love. Like the way that I heard it was presented to him from them. And again, watching this and knowing that he was raised by women, I could see where some of the ideologies he picked up could have come from women, and he accepted it in easily based off of how he was raised. Like I'm not excusing him, Slimmy. I'm just saying, like, when you I was introduced to Obama thinking he was like this strong, I have my own position type of a man. But the more that I'm seeing this dynamic, I'm like, yeah, he was the president. But when it came to the household, Michelle seemed like
I
she
think
had a
that
strong voice too.
I think that the society is worn on him,
I believe that too. I could see that.
and he's changed from when he came in the game. because life be life, and it's eventually changes you and it wears on you. And he probably seen. And y'all listen, bro. As much as we go off and stuff like that, you gotta probably remember these motherfuckers know some shit that ain't none of us ever been exposed to in life. These niggas probably know all of the aliens and fucking nuke codes and probably seen slaughters inside of the command center and shit like that. But they'll never, the president's probably got a level of PTSD that ain't nobody ever going to experience in life. So, I think
He's like,
that
what's two men being together, wanting to be a girl and a guy? Who cares?
he
Like, at the
probably
end of the
seen
day,
some shit
let it
in
be.
his life. If we just keeping it 100, I mean, we hold them to the standards that we have of them. Trump probably seen some shit. Like all of these presidents probably seen some stuff that'll probably just blow our minds. And so I don't think that everything ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't ready for this shit. So he probably his culture, his mindset then probably shifted from the time he got into office to the time he left. He a different fucking person. And he probably just trying to maintain frame and maintain his reputation and all of that stuff. I don't know what the fuck these people be going through, bro. So his transition and his positions, I still don't agree with it, but I also it's probably based off of the stuff that he didn't seen and shit. His daughters, they don't know. They probably can't even remember never not having Secret Service with them. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know. We don't know.
I don't know what this has to do with that dude being gay, but
I mean, you're the only person saying that he's gay.
hey, is the writing is on the wall.
Why
Like
do you think
I'm
that?
not excusing
Let me ask you,
nothing that none of these agendas that these motherfuckers is pushing just because they was presidents or whatever they in political positions. I don't give a fuck about none of that. They are pushing this shit for a reason because they either want to be in that lifestyle, they live that lifestyle, or they're getting incentivized to push that lifestyle. There's no fucking reason why these dudes they are why well, I ain't gonna say these dudes, why Obama is insistent on fucking going to the extreme for homosexuals and transgenders. It doesn't make any sense. It
I
doesn't
don't
make
agree
any
with the
sense.
agenda either, Slimmy. I'm not saying I agree with the agenda. What I'm asking is, how do you know that he's gay?
Why okay. So why would he push all this shit? What is he pushing? Why is he pushing all this shit? What's the reasoning behind it? Like why are you so adamant about pushing the LGBTQ if you are a straight man?
But that don't mean we don't have proof that he's gay though, Slimmy.
You gonna answer the question?
What do you
Why would
mean? Because that's a part of the Democrat agenda. I
no
know
no no no
people
no no
that
no.
I
He,
know.
he
No, no, no. And let me answer your question. I know people that say they don't have a problem with it and all of this shit because they've been programmed and indoctrinated to believe that anybody can do what they want to do when they want to do it, and that's not even how they live their lifestyle. I know some people definitively that will defend the lifestyle even though they're not in it. So that don't mean that they're gay though.
okay. So why even go to the extreme of pointing out that the person who gave you the most game while you were in college, why point out that he was a homosexual?
I didn't see the clip, so I'm just going based off of what y'all
Oh
said.
yeah, you might want to watch that part
I'll see
because
if I can find it.
that shit. That's why I didn't watch it. I'm just like, yo, you still pushing this shit. Like you gotta be a part of it because there's no. I mean, like,
But
man,
we
ain't
don't
no
we don't
way,
have proof though, Slimmy. Like
man.
we can't just say that though, bro.
Man, I could say that. I can say that.
I
That's what
mean,
I think.
you can, but
That's
it's
what
not.
I think.
It's
Because
not.
there's no other reason why you would be doing that. And listen, if I go to the basketball court right now, if I go to the basketball court right now and everybody up there hooping, and for some reason I get my ass bust, or whatever.
Pause.
Oh yeah, pause. Fuck yeah. Yeah, you can't say that nowadays. So if I'm a and I just so happens that the dude that's
That
cooking me
bust your
is
ass.
the dude that's cooking me. The dude that's cooking me, he's Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Do I gotta point out that he's Puerto Rican?
What?
Do I gotta point that out?
Slippy,
We
that's
just
not the same thing.
What just?
That's not the same thing. That's not a good example, Slimmy.
I was
That's
trying to
not a
connect the
good
dots.
example, Slimmy.
so my point is, does it matter what somebody is when you interact with them and you want to tell a story? Does it
Slimmy,
matter
no,
what
no, no,
they
no, no, no.
are?
Slimmy, you using race in the same context of a lifestyle. That's not the same thing, Slimmy.
What I'm saying
That's
is
all
I'm
the
not
time.
trying to equate the two. What I'm saying is, do we have to put a label on who the person is or what they are just because we illustrating the story?
Yeah, no, Slimmy, you got to give me a better example than getting cooked at the basketball park by a Puerto Rican.
Slimmy, I mean,
Oh,
we
I
do
get what
that.
you're saying,
It's
Slimmy.
almost
You're
like
saying
this
you should
black
just be able to
shit
say
is
you got
just
cooked by somebody at the back. Like
Yeah,
you don't have to
yes, exactly.
specify that
I
he was
don't
a
I don't have
Puerto
to
Rican.
specify
right.
I don't have to specify who did what. The
But
dude
we
was
do it
cooking me.
all the time, just for illustration of the
Okay.
story. We're like, oh, a black guy did
Honestly,
this,
I'm
a
lost. I'm
little
lost.
white girl did this. We do that all the time.
Yeah, but you're saying that he's gay. Is what I'm saying. And what I'm asking is, but we don't have any proof. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know that for sure. Like I can say, yo, he's Puerto Rican definitively. But I can't say that a person is gay just because I think so. I can say I think he's gay, but that don't necessarily mean that it's true.
Oh God, we're on some.
Okay, Anton, if you go to 59.22 seconds,
All right, let
y'all
me
will hear what he's talking about.
59 what?
22.
59:22. All right, let me play it. Got you. All right, I'm about to play it. Let's see what we got here.
Some perspective on the dead.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly
Yes.
gay folks still weren't out of line, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that.
Well,
to show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this.
Yeah.
Right. So that I think is creating that community. I know it's corny, but
And
What
that's
was
what they
that?
need.
and we
That
talk a
was
lot
kind
about
of random. That was random. You know that was random.
Okay, so let me say this. I think at first he was saying I had somebody who
Facts, it was random as fuck.
I think he was saying, I wasn't open-minded to this man, but he was still able to teach me. My problem came in when he said, you can have a gay son or non-binary or whatever, and then they think I'm not alone in this. That didn't sit well with me.
Yeah, I mean, y'all got a point about that. I'm not gonna argue that. All right, it was random. It was weird as fuck. I'm not really sure what the intention was of adding that as a part of the conversation. I give y'all that, but I can't say that Obama is gay.
Well, he did
Do
call
he
Yeah, I know
push
he
a
somebody
gay
doesn't
who's
agenda?
gay.
subscribe. I
Does he
just
push a gay agenda? Yes. Is he empathetic to gay people? Yes. Did that clip make sense? Not really. However, I can't definitively say he's gay. I can't just say that. I can't just say that.
Fuck. That nigga gay as fuck, man.
We can't say that. Slimmy.
allegedly.
We can't say that, Slimmy, because
Allegedly. Yeah,
we
fine,
don't
cool.
know. That's like saying somebody is broke. We haven't seen their bank account. We don't know.
That nigga, that sheesh, man. I don't know, man. I'm just dead ass serious. Like, I don't understand the point to any of all this shit, man. Like, why the fuck did you just have to bring that shit up? And then you started talking about, oh, these kids, they need these type of men. And what the fuck is you talking about? You gotta be raised by a homosexual man. I'm like, what are we talking about? I don't understand, man. Like, I don't understand how they get caught up into this shit to push these agendas, and they aren't gay. I will never believe it. That's why I say I think a lot of people are homosexual. Way more than people think.
Come on.
I say that
Way
every
more than
single
people
day, and it
think.
come from me. But y'all go ahead.
Do you think that Quentin is gay, for example? And I'm using this to make a point.
I have some insertion to show
Who you talking
otherwise.
to? Molly?
Sammy, do you think that Quentin is gay?
No.
But Quentin says things that people say is gay.
Quentin has feminine tendencies, so that's what people be talking about.
No, he does not. No, he does not.
No, it's like the
Women,
way he moves his hands and stuff like that.
No, he
That comes
doesn't.
off feminine.
No,
It
he
comes
does
off feminine to people.
not.
I'm in my Dwayne Wade, nigga. We do this, nigga.
No,
Not
Yeah, so that's
really.
why
We're not talking
people.
about feminine
no.
though.
Quentin does not have feminine tendencies.
That people look at that stuff. It's like feminine, like this, like the way he hold his hands sometimes. Yeah, it's like
What?
Like Obama crossing his legs.
look. Yeah, like Obama crossing his
He's
legs.
doing
That's
that on
feminine.
purpose right now in order to try to
Like
troll.
me, like when I do this, me.
No, Quentin be like sometimes the way he hold his hand, like it can. So like it's
So, Slimmy, Anton's point is this: people say all the time, Quentin jumps up to defend the gays. When gay topics come up, they say Quentin goes all in. So if he does that, but you don't think he's gay, what would make you say that Obama was gay for essentially doing the same thing?
yeah. Okay, so
You
Quentin
wouldn't
has never
call
been in a
Quentin gay
Quentin.
because
Well, don't ask me no questions and then try and get me to answer a certain way. Quentin has never been in a position towards where he can get rules in place for homosexuals to do what they do.
no,
Yeah,
Slim, no,
listen,
no.
don't you cannot ask me a question and then try and get me to try and sway me. Like this is the thing. Obama made gay marriage legal. Obama made the bathrooms the way they are for transgenders. Supposedly and allegedly, I'm not gonna even say that, but you know what I'm gonna say about Michael. I mean, like, how many strikes do you want? How many strikes do you want?
Who's Michael?
Michelle.
You know who Michael
Oh,
is.
No.
Carrie, why
His
you
wife
doing
is
this?
a wife. She's
Why
a
are you
woman.
doing this, Carrie? Why are you doing this, Carrie?
I don't even really know what y'all are implying when you say that, but I
Why
get
are you
it. I
doing
don't.
this?
Jealous man.
You're feeding into the monster. You're feeding into the beast.
Sorry. Okay, go
Known
ahead.
as Slimmy.
I'm just saying.
You're feeding into the Slimmy machine.
So basically, the difference is that Quentin is not in a position of power.
No, I didn't say that. I don't see Quentin. I don't think Quentin would try. I don't think Quentin would try and put those rules into place. I don't think he would try and legalize gay marriage. I don't think he would try and have his daughter be in a bathroom with men. I don't think he would push that agenda. I don't think he
Slimmy,
would.
you're missing it though.
No, I'm not missing anything. I'm
The
not
point-
missing anything.
The point is we know that Quentin is not gay. So we can't just take what we think to definitively say that somebody is because they probably not. You know what I'm saying?